The committee says it needs to consider this referral in terms of the rules. Parliament says its rules are meant to maintain order, discipline and decorum in the House.
Speaker has deemed it necessary to cite what was said in the Democratic Alliance and Speaker of the NA in 2016, where the court said it can never, the freedom of speech, the privilege of freedom of speech can never go as far as to give members a license so as to disrupt the proceedings of Parliament, that it may be hamstrung and incapacitated from conducting its business. According to the court, this would detract from the very reason for the existence of Parliament.
The ANC called for the rules to be tightened, suggesting a fine for MPs who cross the line.
There should be consequence management. Removing people from their house is not enough because they keep on doing the same thing, keep on being serial offenders.
The EFF does not share this view.
The report presented here is a one-sided report which seeks to paint a picture of a speaker who is much more objective when presiding over a section or session of both the National Assembly and a joint sitting of the NCOP. Firstly, Chairperson, we do not agree with this report, which is so one-sided. The reality is that members of Parliament in the Republic of South Africa are suppressed. They are not allowed to exercise their democratic right.
Dlakude says South Africa was embarrassed at the Inter-Parliamentary Union, where the National Assembly Speaker had to account on this matter. She says the IPU concluded that the point of the EFF was inadmissible after the Parliament of South Africa provided the IPU with video recordings of what occurred. The Joint Rules Committee adopted the report and the matter was referred to a team to look at possibly revising the rules. Meanwhile, when discussing the recommendations of the Zondo Commission report, the Rules Committee decided that no decision can be taken on the recommendation for further oversight of the presidency. Speaker Nosiviwe Mapisa-Nqakula says more work needs to be done on this before a decision can be taken. The ANC says oversight of the newly formed Ministry of Electricity was not necessary because this office is a program which does not have a budget of its own. However, the committee agreed that the portfolio on the Planning, Monitoring and Evaluation Ministry is necessary. On the matter of opposition parties chairing portfolio committees, it was decided that this is a political decision that could not be taken by the Rules Committee.
This matter should not have even arisen. It's not a matter which should be dealt with by a Rules Committee because the agreement as to whether we have a member of the opposition or of the ruling party is a matter which is negotiated. It's not a matter of the rules of the National Assembly. And therefore, it seems we all have a common understanding of this.
Abra Barbia, SABC News, Parliament.